Hey guys, Stephen here from SKapade Studios, and today I'm going to try and give you some tips and tricks on improving your stereo field and stereo image. I'll also try and give you some tips on mono, what that means and how it affects your kick and bass. So yeah, let's dive in. So here we are. I'm going to dive in and show you how I got some nice stereo width on this track, and I'll also give you a little insight into what I've done with the kick drums in this instance, and I'll hopefully help out some of you guys out there producing. So firstly, I'll jump into a little pluck thing I've got here. It's actually aptly named pluck thing, and I've got a normal stereo EQ down here, and I've also got a mid EQ. Now the mid EQ is what's pushing those mid frequencies, that mid material. That's really interesting if you want to get that wider sound. I'll just let you hear what I'm talking about. So if you have good monitor speakers or headphones on, which I suggest you do, you can hear exactly what that little notch has done on the mid EQ there. So if you're wanting to push further into the stereo field, I suggest using a mid EQ. That's actually Ableton stock one. Another tip here, another VST rather, is the S1 imager. I use it on most of my layers when it comes to synths, plucks and ARPs. It's fantastic. It's very simple. It just allows you to go from absolute mono and explore that wide material there. You can also go left and pan to the right as well. So when you're looking for that separation, perhaps everything's sounding too all tied up in the same area, or you're wondering how certain tracks sound so wide, then you can use some of these techniques to help you on that. Moving on quickly, the kick drum. As you can see, I've got 3 here. I'm using a technique, a layering technique on these kicks, when I've got one for the low end, one for the mid, and one for the end. So as you can hear there, things are starting to sound nice and wide, and the kick drums are straight down the middle. A tip on how to do that: Ableton's own utility down here. You simply grab the width, take it from 100% right down to 0. And you should be doing that with all kicks and subs, to be honest. Your kick and sub you should think of as the spine of a human, and your arms and your legs are the different wider elements of a track. That's just the silly way I think about it. But sometimes, if you think about it in a certain way like that, it can actually help you wrap your mind around it when you're producing music. So I hope that helped you today. I'll let you hear the track again, and if you want more videos, subscribe to the channel.